We are back here for the last demo that we have at E3 2011, and it's a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're excited because we have Tomb Raider in the house. Can I say that?
Yes, you certainly have Tomb Raider in the house.
We also have the global brand director for Crystal Dynamics, and I should say Tomb Raider and Crystal Dynamics, our good friend Carl Stewart, and we also have Brian Horton, senior art director, working on the project as well. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stage.
We're very good. Thank you very much for having us.
Now, it's an especially very special demo that you have because why? You want to tell them at home?
This, outside of the Microsoft conference, is actually the first time that we've demoed it live outside of our booth.
Excellent. All right.
Well, so it's kind of a world exclusive in its own right.
Thank you so much. We got the game here. So without further ado, we're gonna let Brian just jump in and let's take a look at what you guys brought.
All right, here we go.
Oh, gotta get out of this. I can't die like this. I've got to get out of here. The torch. That was loud. Need to find a way out. More fire.
gorgeous game.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What kind of contraption is this?
What is that? We saw Brian doing there.
So basically, survival instinct. It's a way to teach the player all the way through about sort of touch points in the world, things that you learn. It's about character growth. So that's smart, resourceful Lara, the sort of the pillars of the game. Instead of you becoming the forged hero that we want you to be as Lara Croft, you have to grow into that and understand how the world operates.
And the section that you're showing us right here, how far into the game would you say this
This is actually the opening.
Oh, this is
the opening of the game. This is the first sort of challenge that you put through to try and survive this situation.
Now we were talking a little bit. This is a project you guys have been keeping secret for like 2 years.
Yeah, we've been about 2.5 years. We've been working away, and we announced it back in December.
That Game Informer cover?
That was the Game Informer cover, and then since then we've been showing obviously select partners in lead up to E3. To try and make sure that we sort of ground the story and make sure that people understand exactly what we're trying to do with the franchise.
It's something different, huh? Like, the game speaks for itself. It is super awesome.
Thank you. The team at Christian Dynamics have been working their asses off to get it to this point, so we're very proud of the guys. Part of the next phase of communication. We'll show you who these scavengers are. It's all about Lara right now.
That is something else. And there you have it, huh? Wow, that is super awesome. I hope you guys get here with people are clapping out here at the booth. So yeah, that is something else. Now, before I let you guys go, I got some audience folks in our audience would probably like to ask you a couple questions. Before we get to that, I've got a couple of my own.
Yes, far away.
Obviously, the Tomb Raider series had kind of like, been where it had been in for a while, and then we'd seen it like when you guys talked about doing this and taking this in a slightly different direction with all the, with all the crazy stuff you guys are doing. What did people say when you told them that you wanted to do it?
I think everybody knew that when we finished Underworld, it was time to sort of review Tomb Raider, see where it was going to go in the future. I think when Daryl and the team at Crystal all got together, we decided it's time to reimagine Lara Croft and bring Tomb Raider for the ages. In a way, kind of make it real for us. Tomb Raider had been gotten a bit stale, so Everybody loved it. Everybody accepted it. It was definitely the direction to go in. So
They just really wanted the gaming audience to really care for Lara again. She's an icon. We feel like the way we approached her, making her younger, more vulnerable, and giving her some room to grow is going to make a big difference. And we're really excited about launching that version of Lara to the world.
With what you guys had started planning before you started building this some 2 years ago or whatever, and seeing it here today, it's like how close to the original vision. It seems like it's neat.
everything changes. You start with some great ideas, some vision, then you start to tailor that. So I would say over that period of time, it's changed very little. There's maybe a couple of things that have been taken out, which just were things that make sense. Every developer goes through that process where you just feel like it kind of dilutes the experience you're trying to unfold. So we're not too far from the reimagining that we imagined back then.
All right, so we're going to take a crack at some of these questions from the audience, if you don't mind. And I know you guys aren't shared a whole lot yet. All you said is mostly about Lara, so by all means, tell me what you can and let me know what you can't. So for Hard Launch from Houston wants to know, will there be open environments we can explore? So obviously the stuff we see here, it's pretty straightforward, kind of where you're going. Do we get to areas that we're going to look through?
Yeah, we've been shown behind closed doors, one of our new hub areas. And one of our goals is to create these sort of non-linear spaces, and with our new sort of dynamics about how Lara can move around these spaces, it allows you to feel like you're actually being an adventurer that Lara Croft should be. So these spaces are critical to the game, critical to the story. They'll be placed all around the island, and they're kind of a big change for the franchise. In the past, we've been very linear, we've been very sort of binary, jumping from ledge to ledge. Now the system we put in place allows you to have freedom of control to move around and really explore.
Fantastic. One of the keys to Laura's adventures in the past, obviously, have been dual wielding sometimes pistols. Chris Strebler out of Charlotte, North Carolina, wants to know how do you guys basically handle the combat scheme in the new Tomb Raider?
So it's a bit early for us to be showing combat because obviously we're trying to introduce this character arc, this young girl who's landed on this island and had to deal with her first situation, and it would kind of extract you from the situation to say, here's a gun, go fight. So I think that will all come. There's a time and place for it, but we're being extremely competitive when it comes to combat for Tomb Raider.
And before I let you go, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions here. From Finland, we got somebody asking about the different platforms you guys are going to release it on. Obviously, we've seen it on the Xbox 360 right here. What else you guys got cooking?
We're going to have PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, PS3. Yeah, they're the three main ones.
The three main ones. The QuickTime events, Drummer out of Wisconsin wants to know, are there a lot of QuickTime events? Are there any RPG elements we see her progress in terms of her abilities and everything as you go through the game?
Yeah, character progression has a lot. It's one of our big goals on the project. So just because we're telling an origin story and Lara doesn't have all the skills she needs, to be the true hardened survivor, she's going to learn and grow, and these sort of RPG elements are going to be incorporated. But as far as weapon progression, we really wanted to start her off with nothing and have her survive just from her wits and her inner strength.
And the first little bit there was kind of a rough time for her.
Yeah, it certainly was. And I would say that what you see at this early stage in terms of QuickTime events, that's no indication as to the amount or the level of them throughout the entire game.
I got you.
Obviously, this is a first look. We're fall 2012, so we're a bit of ways away.
Yeah, you guys got some time.
Yes, we certainly do.
I'm totally going to let you guys off the hook at this point because these questions are they go on forever. And I know that, I know you guys are keeping a lot of stuff secret. So I will take well enough and say thank you so much for coming by and showing the game off.
Thank you very much.
Really do appreciate it, Carl. Thank you so much, Brian. The game was fantastic.
Thank you.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is our GameSpot E3 2011 stage show. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a ton of fun bringing it to you, and there's still a couple of backpack guys running around here that you're going to be able to watch for a little bit longer. Probably start seeing us tear up this booth and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Are you guys out of here now?
We have maybe 5 or 6 things left to do. We're on our 9 o'clock flight back to San Francisco.
Excellent. Well, I will let you guys get started on it. Again, thanks you all for watching. We'll see you next time here at GameSpot.